Hey folks, I just saw a video. I just got up. I just saw a video from a brother. I didn't know he was in Maryland, or I'm assuming he's in Maryland because he said Waldorf, which is an area that I'm familiar with. In fact, I had some coworkers that I used to work with that lived in Waldorf, and he had a great video. And when I say great, in terms of the presentation of the video, and I was all excited because he was excited. You know, he's great deliverer of his message. And then when he said, he said it was, for all, he had a place for all black folk to come for this large cookout. And he called it I think he called it the 92% cookout, something like that. I don't want to, mess up what his thing is. But he was calling for everybody, not everybody, for black folk, because he said that folks were asking him, and he said he's coming through on his promise to throw a cookout at his farm. And it looked like a lot of acreage. It looked impressive. And I was thinking, man, that's pretty exciting. Something I might even, not that I go to that kind of stuff anymore, but when he said April 5th, look, I don't ever, in fact, if a blackface comes across my page, 99.999% of the time I'm going to give it a like, a heart, just out of support, just because I see a black face come on my page. But now that goes right against the opposite of about, I want to say 7, maybe 8 videos that I've made specifically telling my black folk to stay their asses in their homes on April 5th. Like I said, I'm not trying, because I'm from Maryland. So, I'm all about supporting folks. I'm all about supporting any brother, sister that's trying to do something righteous for us. When I was growing up in Baltimore, we had this thing called and most big cities have this, the Stone Soul. My boy used to mess with me because I used to say Stone Cold. I think it's Stone Soul. It's been a long time, so I can't remember. Stone Soul Picnic at Drew Hill. Folks from B-More know what I'm talking about. And they still have it. They still have it. And that's when all the, folks come out, and then they have all the black art, R&B, soul, whatever you want to call them, black artists come, folks from the old school, like, I remember that one year, Keith Sweat was in town. I mean, you can go on and on, especially when I was, in my early 20s. But, so whenever something like that's going on, I support that. But this, on that day, so let me back up why I can't support that. I hate to even say I can't support something by a brother or sister. I hate that I have to say that. But this is why, y'all. I'm gonna try to be fair. Okay? He can have that shit on any other day of the year. Any other day. But not on April 5th. Okay? Now here's the reason why. This is just me personally speaking, from my own personal opinion. I don't want my people to put themselves in any way, in any physicalness where the folks that want to cause us harm can actually do that on that day. You say, well, how could they do that? This is this guy's private property. I understand that. But y'all obviously don't understand, especially around these parts. Y'all don't understand. Remember, Maryland's still the South, y'all. Folks that even live here don't even know that Maryland's considered the South. Anything under the Mason-Dixon line. The Mason-Dixon line, for folks that don't know, is the border, the line, the imaginary line that they made, the line between the top of Maryland and the bottom of Pennsylvania. Anything below that is considered the South. So here's some of the details of what I'm trying to say here. Let's say that he has folks to turn out. And I'm sure it could be a lot of people. So they gotta get there. They gotta get there, right? These folks, I made a video during the silly season, and I was giving suggestions to just people out driving. I'm talking about my peoples. And I was saying things like, keep a constant eye on your rear view mirror when you're driving. I know we do that anyway, but I mean, really, really be conscientious of who's around you when you're driving your vehicle. Remember, I was giving all that kind of advice. So these people have to get to his farm. All it takes is one jackass that knows that April 5th is coming up, knows that God in the White House wants us out there. All it takes is just one jackass to create a scene with anybody that's trying to get to that farm. So the farm is where it is, and let's just say, not stereotyping, but if a farm is a farm, then you've got other folks in that community that also have farms, right? Just the mere fact of it being a farm. So look, I'm from Maryland. I can get to Waldorf in probably 30 minutes. So I'm from around here. And these folks that want to get us in a bad situation, they can put us in a bad situation. So think of it like this. So let's just say that all these folks are coming there, and then someone acts up, and now the police are involved, and the police for us around in that part, they have, Waldorf has its own police department, but we also have Maryland State Troopers, okay? They're here. So if something happens on the road, they're going to be involved, okay? So just imagine this. This is a hypothetical. That whoever these folks, let's just say they tap them on the bumper with a pickup truck with one of those flags hanging off the back. You think we don't have that around here? Yeah, I see it. I've been seeing it over the last 23 years that I've been living down around these parts. So now the troopers and everybody's on the scene. These folks are out of their vehicles, and or whoever, just imagine any scene. So they're on the side of the road. Person in the pickup truck bumps the folks bumps the car or the vehicle or the folks trying to get to the farm. And now there's a scene on the side. So now they're fisticuffs. Now the police are involved. Now other people trying to get to the function see that going down. They're already hyped up that they're going to the farm where it's just going to be all black folk, and they see some black folk on the side of the road dealing with state troopers and dealing with whoever caused this, and it's just a scene, so they get out of their view. Do you see how this can just... Am I paranoid? No. But I know how shit goes down. And I know how folks that want to get us in trouble, is why I'm saying, and other folks are also saying, it's not just me, I'm loving everybody else that's coming on with content, all types of content, letting our folks know, keep your ass in the house on April 5th. Which is coming up, a couple days. So to my brother, I don't know you. I don't know you. But I know you're not going to turn it around now, because I can't. He had thousands of people that liked the video. Now maybe maybe they're not from around these parts. Maybe they were doing it from afar. In fact, I saw one comment that says, I'll be down in Texas. He said, I'm not going to be able to make it, but he said, make sure. And of course, the person in his delivery is saying, yeah, I'm going to stream it live. He said, that's going to be the bonus. I'm going to stream it live. So people that may have liked it are not even going to be here. They might be up in Alaska. They might not even be here in the country. Oh, man. Yo, come on now. Come on. Am I in the wrong? Am I in the wrong for even saying what I'm saying about this? I'm trying to be responsible, because I've made videos telling people, stay in the house, stay hydrated, do something, pick up a hobby, read a book, listen to an audio book, whatever. Make a video. I suggested that the other day. Folks did little shy about getting on the camera. Make that your day. Make a video. But keep your ass in your house on April 5th. Yeah, meow. Yes, tell them. I'm not upset with you, my friend. I'm upset with it. I'm not even upset. I'm just trying to be expressive so folks understand how potentially tragic that could be. Some people jumped up in his comments and said, a lot of people actually, and said, just don't start any fights at this cookout on a farm, private property, but don't start any fights. You know why they're saying that? Why are they saying that? Why are they saying that, y'all? They're saying that because if the fights kick off, and if they're serious fights, who's going to be involved? Those state troopers are going to be involved. And of course, the local sheriff down those parts is going to be involved. And the local police department is going to be involved. That means, what does that mean? What does that mean? Then they have the authority to come on to that private property. Am I making sense? I hope I'm making sense. I ain't trying to cause no shit. All I'm doing is, okay. Alexa, what's the date of today?
Today is Thursday, April 3rd.
2 more days. My suggestion is this. Again, black folk, stay home. If he has anybody that comes to the cookout, if you go to the cookout, be on your best driving of your, just even if you have to break out the damn driver's ed book again, break it out. Know the rules. 4-way stop sign, all that. Who has the right of way when merging, all of that. I'm not going to suggest if you go there of how to act. We know how you should be acting. But I have to say, I have to be responsible. Black folk, stay home. His video is pretty exciting. It got me fizzed up. I was ready. Oh man, no, I wasn't ready to go. I was just excited until I heard, yeah, April 5th. Huh? With all us brothers and sisters out here trying to tell us to stay home? Really? Pick another day. Pick another day. It's a long spring and a long summer. Pick another day. Not that day. Stay home, folks.